3D chess. Are Manchester United playing 3D chess with this Benjamin Sesko move? I'm going to break that down and give me your thoughts and do you think this is true, basically? Are Man United playing 3D chess? Benjamin Sesko to Manchester United, a domino effect into it regarding Alexander Isak, regarding Rasmus Højlund. And we're going to we have a nice little touch on Alejandro Garnacho's Chelsea potential move, because that is also linked to the Benjamin Sesko news. Let's get straight into it. So, starting off, I might as well just show you it right here. As we know, as it said here from Fabrizio Romano's YouTube, Rasmus Højlund is a dream target for RB Leipzig. Manchester United are showing Leipzig the opportunity to include a player in a deal for Benjamin Sesko. Remember that, lads? Remember that? Yeah, remember that? It's a dream target for Leipzig. I mean, I personally think it's a nightmare target, but dream target. And Man United are willing to offer him in a player swap for Benjamin Sesko. Then, Newcastle updates from Craig Hope _DM, who is a tier 1 Newcastle journalist, and actually back this up, by the way. If Benjamin Sesko goes to Man United, that increases the odds of Alexander Isak being told that he has to stay at Newcastle. They can't not sell him on their terms. And he actually followed that up. Apparently, RSM told me that he said that if Sesko, it's sort of like if Sesko doesn't join, I think that's it. Like they can't sell Isak. They will not sell Isak if they don't get a striker that is of a top talent level or already a top level. Then they are not going to sell Alexander Isak. Straight away, Man United 4D chess. Man United can potentially knock out 2 in, potentially 3 in 1, because we're going to get into another one. But multiple. It could be even 4 in 1. We are literally playing a game of chess right now, and we have knocked down Newcastle's. We've already weakened the Newcastle when we got Cunha. We've already hindered. We're going to have a front 3 next season if we sign Benjamin Sesko of players that have rejected Newcastle. We've already hindered and knocked down their king. We are literally this close to victory. And on the way, we've knocked down 2 of Liverpool's, I don't know what they're called. What would you call them in chess? Let's knock them out. If we get Benjamin Sesko. Yeah, cheers, mate. If we get Benjamin Sesko, and that means that Alexander Isak will stay at Newcastle, that is a double whammy. And then to make it a triple whammy, we get Rasmus potentially on his way, as you can see, if he's a dream target. If we can get £40 million from Leipzig for Sesko, double whammy, triple whammy. And this will be the quadruple whammy. Chelsea are still pushing to sign Alejandro Garnacho as well as Xavi Simons. Garnacho is keen on the move to Chelsea, but Manchester United are pushing for a deal of at least £40 million. And then this is what the other bit. Xavi wants Chelsea, but still no full agreement on every detail of personal terms, only broadly. As per The Athletic, Leipzig need to sell one of Sesko or Simons to help balance the books. If Sesko goes first, could make things difficult for Chelsea. Chelsea must be faster, which then, if Chelsea can't get their hands on Xavi Simons, their next target, which has been widely reported, is Alejandro Garnacho. So imagine Manchester United in a theoretical world, this 4D game of chess, 3D game, whatever you want to call it, game of chess that we are playing. Manchester United signed Sesko for €75 million, which is a striker I don't particularly want. Everyone that watches me knows I don't want. But we get a better upgrade on what we've got. He's a better striker than what we've got. Then Rasmus Højlund goes the other way. So we spend 80 million on Sesko, and then Rasmus goes the other way for 40 million. So we basically make 40 million back off that, depending on FFP time. But you get what I'm just going to say. Yeah. I mean, not really, but let's just say for this 4D game of chess, yes. We get that done. Then we go on and stop Liverpool from signing, stop Newcastle from signing Sesko, because obviously we get him, and then stop Liverpool signing Isak because Newcastle cannot get a replacement in, which means they will not allow Isak to leave, which hinders them. And then to top it all off, we can even make our money back on Sesko massively through straight profit, straight academy cash free. In Alejandro Garnacho potentially going to Chelsea because we signed Sesko, Xavi Simons not having to leave Leipzig, which means that Chelsea would have to potentially either go the extra 5, 10, 15 million for Xavi Simons or lower their price and pay for Alejandro Garnacho, who they apparently value at £30 million. Well, you best start up on that price by an extra 15 to 20 million, buddy. We want 45 million plus 5 million add-ons minimum. If we could even pull off 2 of these, even if it's just Sesko joining Man United and Rasmus going the other way, I think it's great. Then Isak's deal to Liverpool, not happening. That is a triple whammy. That is. And then if we got rid of Justin Garnacho, Shirley Carter from EastEnders, if we got rid of him for 45 minutes to Chelsea because we signed Sesko, I think this will be one of the best deals we've ever done. This might be the deal of the summer. If we could sign Sesko and all those things happen, this might be the deal of the summer. Arsenal fans, Man City fans, you're welcome in advance. If this goes through and this is how it plans out, which it looks like, we have absolutely, as people would say, saved the Premier League. We created the Premier League. We're the biggest club in it. We've won it the most. We're protecting it. We're protecting our 20 league titles. We're not allowing anyone else to get more than us. And yeah, in this 4D game of chess, we potentially, even if we got 2 of them, I think it's great. I think even if we sold, as I say, I think if we sold Rasmus for 40 million and signed Sesko for 75, I think just the fact of getting Rasmus off our books and making 40 million of him, I think that's perfect for me. I think that's perfect. If you ask me, that's great. But then if Garnacho and potentially Isak not going top, oh mate, it's too good to be true. It's too good to be true. Now, let me know what you lot think in the comments. Do you think any of this stuff will happen? Do you think Rasmus will go Leipzig? Do you think if Garnacho, honestly, if Garnacho goes Chelsea, if we can actually get 80, let's say we get 45 for Garnacho and 40 for Højlund, we get 85 million Great British pounds. Bearing in mind, Garnacho is 45 million times by 3 because it's an academy player. So you can amortize over 3 years. If we get them both off our books this summer and we get sales in, we could potentially then go and buy a midfielder and a top goalkeeper as well to top the window off. I genuinely think this could potentially go down as the move of the summer. Even though I don't particularly like Sesko, I particularly prefer Watkins and Mateta. Plenty of different options that I prefer to Sesko. I don't think he suits us, but I'm just talking purely based off what this means. Obviously, you want Sesko to perform well as well, but purely based off what this means, it's wonderful, man. It's absolutely wonderful. But let me know what you lot think in the comments below. Hit the sub button if you're new. Hit the like button as well. Road to 2K. I'm out, people. God bless. Peace.